July 14th, 2022, 9:32 p.m., Flight 728 from Denver to Seattle. At first, passengers thought it was normal turbulence. Then, the screaming started. The plane shook violently as lightning flashed outside the windows. Drinks spilled everywhere. Overhead luggage crashed onto the floor. A flight attendant grabbed the seats, trying not to fall. That's when 26-year-old Tyler pulled out his phone and sent one final text to his mother. "Mom, I don't think we're gonna make it." Minutes earlier, the flight had been completely normal. Passengers were watching movies. Some people were sleeping. Then the captain suddenly turned off the cabin lights. The aircraft dropped hard. People screamed as oxygen masks fell from the ceiling. A baby cried somewhere in the back of the plane. The turbulence became so violent, some passengers thought the wings were breaking apart. Tyler looked outside his window and saw lightning strike frighteningly close to the aircraft. Another sudden drop threw people against their seatbelts. Panic spread through the cabin. Some passengers started praying. Others were crying while texting loved ones goodbye. Tyler's hands were shaking as he typed another message. "I love you. Tell Dad I'm sorry for everything." Then, the engine suddenly went quiet for a terrifying few seconds. All anyone could hear was the sound of rain hitting the plane. The cabin felt completely frozen in fear. One passenger later said it felt like the end. Then the captain's voice finally came through the speakers.com. But shaky. Brace for emergency landing. The aircraft descended rapidly through the storm toward Portland International Airport. Fire trucks lined the runway waiting for impact. Passengers held hands. Some closed their eyes. Others recorded goodbye videos on their phones. The plane hit the runway hard. Tires screamed against the pavement. The aircraft bounced once, twice, then finally slowed to a stop. Silence. Nobody moved. Then the entire cabin erupted into tears and applause. Everyone survived. Investigators later discovered the plane had flown directly into a dangerous supercell storm system that caused severe engine failure and extreme turbulence. Tyler's final text to his mother went viral online after the emergency landing. Her reply was simple: "Come home safe." That's all that matters. Follow for more survival or death stories.